Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. If it's your first time here, hi, welcome. I'm Gaby and I'm here to help you on your journey to a happy life. Please consider subscribing and join the family as we journey on to a happy life. We are going to be talking about finances, and as you probably saw by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about my unpopular opinion about debt. And that is that debt is bad. Yep, I said it. Debt is bad. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants me to say that. Everybody just wants to ignore it. Nobody wants to believe it. They don't want to deal with it. They just want to kind of like close their eyes and just not deal with it, not see it, not face reality. They just want to YOLO. You only live once, so I'm not even going to care about debt. I'm just going to keep going into debt, keep buying things, keep living in that cycle of debt. And yeah, they don't want to deal with the fact that debt really is bad. But my unpopular opinion about debt is that debt is bad. And guys, please, before you come for me, this video is not meant to offend anyone. This video is not meant to attack anyone. This video is not meant to discriminate against anyone. This video is just my unpopular opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You are entitled to your own opinion. And I'm glad to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Yeah, this is just my opinion. Let's get into the video. I'm going to explain my view and opinion to you guys. You are welcome to disagree with me, and that's okay. We are allowed to have different views in this world, and that's okay. So, the reason why I say that debt is bad is because, number one, let's just go over the scenario for a second. So, first things first, let's use a car as an example. Okay, so you're working and you have a salary, so you go to the bank and you say, hey, I want to buy a car through the bank. So the bank gives you a car and you have to have this installment of, let's say, $5,000 a month. So every month from your salary, the bank deducts $5,000 a month. Okay, so for the first few months, everything's okay. You can pay this $5,000 payment. But then something happens, and during the month, you realize, but we don't have enough money to, buy groceries. And you realize, where are we going to get money? So you go to the bank and you apply for a credit card. And now you have this car loan and you have this credit card debt. You think to yourself, oh, it's just a credit card. I'm going to pay it off at the end of the month. Okay, you're going to pay it off at the end of the month, right? No big deal. So, end of the month come, you pay it off in full. I got this, you guys. So you pay it off in full, you're paying your car payment, and then you're carrying on for a few months. All of a sudden, something happens and your child needs new school shoes. And what am I going to do now? I don't have money to buy my child new school shoes. So you go to Edgar's and you open up an Edgar's account. And you buy your child's school shoes on Edgar's. And now you've got the car payment and you've got your credit card and you've got this Edgar's account, right? And you're like, no, I can make payments towards Edgar's. It's just a $300 payment every month. And the credit card is just a $200 payment every month. Okay, so that's not bad. And you see, wow, I can not only can I buy school shoes at the end of the month, I can also buy myself nice clothes. Wow, I've got this Edgar's account, you guys, but Foschini has nicer clothes. I can open up a Foschini account. You guys, what about identity? And what about legit and Edgar's are together? And you keep on acquiring more and more and more debt. Now, at the end of the day, you've got all of this debt, right? And you realize, oh no, my salary at the end of the month, I have to keep making all of these debt payments. What I have left at the end of the month is not enough to buy groceries anymore, to pay for petrol anymore, to just pay basic expenses. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, how am I going to get out of this? That is what debt does to a person. That is the situation that debt puts you in. Now you've gotten into such big of a hole. How are you going to get yourself out of it? It's so easy, guys, to get yourself into that hole, but it is the hardest thing to get yourself out of it. It takes so much discipline, so much mental energy to get yourself out of debt. Trust me, it's easy to acquire debt, but to get rid of it, it is so difficult. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say here. And then what some people do is when they finally get rid of that car payment, say for example, you've been paying off, this stupid fly. Say for example, you've been paying off that car for 5 years and you're on that last payment. Imagine, guys, you've been paying off that $5,000. You've been struggling with all these other debts. You've been living paycheck to paycheck. You're like, how am I going to get through this month? I've got so much other debts. Now, you're going to pay that last payment for $5,000. You're going to have $5,000 free in your salary every single month that you can now pay all your debts with, that you can buy clothing cash with, that you can spend on whatever you want with. Instead of saying, hey, I've got this car that I own cash. It's my car. I can do with it. I can drive this car for the rest of my life. It's mine. I paid for it. Do you know what people do, you guys? They go and trade it in for more debt. Why? Because they want to live for the rest of their life in debt. You can have this $5,000 cash in your salary every single month, but no, you want the latest car. So now you go trade this car in for another car and you have another $5,000 payment or even a bigger payment now. You guys, it frustrates me so much. Don't go trade your car in. Keep the $5,000 payment. Use that money. Have fun. Live your life. Pay off those smaller other debts. Then you know you are free to travel, to go out to restaurants, to do whatever you want with. And then, you guys, you are free. Just imagine if you didn't have any debt payments to make right now. What would you buy? What would you buy for yourself? Where would you go? Where would you travel? What would you buy for your kids? Is there something right now that you would really want to do but you can't because you have debt? Yeah, for me, there's something that I would really want to do right now, but I can't because I have debt. I want to buy equipment for my YouTube channel. I want to buy a mic. I want to buy better lighting. I want to buy a camera. I want to buy things for videos that I want to film, but I can't because I have debt. I want to buy clothes. I want to buy things for my children. There's so many things that I want to do right now, but I can't because I have debt. So I really want to get out of debt so fast, and that's what I'm working towards very, very hard right now, to get out of debt so that I can, live my life and be free. And people are like, well, what if you die tomorrow? Then you spend your whole life paying off debt and you never got to live. Well, so what? At least I knew I was working towards something and I was teaching my children good principles and good values. Like my son, he already has learned a very good lesson from me. He has learned that he's never going to go into debt. He told me, Mom, I'm never going into debt ever, because he's learned that lesson from me. He's learned that being in debt causes suffering and it causes pain and it causes you to not be able to buy the things that you want. Why? How has he learned that lesson? Because he comes to me and he asks me, Mommy, can I please have this? Then I explain to him, JP, I can't buy that for you now because Mommy has to pay this debt this month and this debt this month. But once Mommy's done paying these two debts or this or that, then I can buy it for you. So he has to wait. He has to have delayed gratification. And for a young child to learn delayed gratification when most adults can't even wait, don't even know what delayed gratification means, they want to be satisfied right now. They want it right now. They can't save to buy something later. That's why they go into debt, so they can have it right now. They can't lay by something and wait for 3 months for it. They want it right now, so they swipe a credit card or they go into debt or they loan money to buy it right now. Delayed gratification, people. Save money, buy it later when you can afford it. Anyway, I can talk on and on and on and on about this, but I don't want to make this video too long. If you have any questions for me in the comment, or if you want me to talk more about my unpopular opinions about debt, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next one. Bye!